Eh. No matter what happens in life, being sad and being down on yourself, it's a common natural response. But the longer you stay there, the more you're just wasting time. Eventually, you're gonna have to understand that the event that made you sad happened. There's no turning back in time. You can only move forward. You gotta fix what you can fix, but what you can't fix, you have to learn from that. Let me repeat that. You have to fix what you can fix, but what you can't fix, you can only learn from it. So all your mistakes eventually will just turn into a victory. All your mistakes will turn into a victory if you learn from your mistakes. You have to learn from your mistakes. So someone who rises to the top, all that means is every obstacle that they came across, every mistake that they made, they learned from this. But I want to talk to you about being sad and being depressed. You can't sit there. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to better your life. There are a lot of tragic events that happen in this life. You have to learn from it. You have to move on. I'm not saying don't mourn. Mourning is a natural human response. It's what makes us human. We want to avoid mourning. We want to avoid sadness. We want to avoid it's what makes us human. When someone close to us dies, when someone that we love dies, we mourn them. We have a process that we go through. But how long do you stay there? That is what is going to separate you from learning, from having a good life. If you just dwell on a sad event forever, your life will be sad. Let me give you a very good example. My very first time I broke up with the very first time a girl broke up with me, the very first time a girl broke up with me, I was sad. I thought my life was over. Some people take it to the extreme, and people have actually committed suicide because they were so sad from a particular event in their life, okay? Like a breakup. I was 17. I was heartbroken, devastated. I thought life was going to end for me. I thought it was, there was no tomorrow. I thought the sun wouldn't rise the next day. That was more than 23 years ago, okay? That was more than 24 years ago. I'm old now. So now I look back at it and I laugh. Something that used to be so sad, I can look back at it and I can reflect on it and I can remember the feelings, but enough time has passed. The wound has healed. I have learned from it. I married a great girl, a great gal, a great woman because of all the messed up relationships that I went through. I learned from those relationships. So whatever you're going through, whatever sad event you're going through, you have to learn from it and keep moving forward. Remember that life only moves forward. So take your sad event, be sad for the time that it happened, be sad, give yourself a window to be sad. Take your sadness to the deepest possible spot, and then when you can't go any lower, that's when the rebuilding comes and you start climbing up. Messed up things happen in life, okay? But that's the risk we all take in living. There's a risk that we all have to take when it comes to living. And the only thing we can do is mitigate those risks. Eat healthy, be healthy, sleep well, live well. And remember, drive safe. That's a new one, drive safe. It's dangerous out there. Anyways, I love you guys. But whatever sad event you are going through, remember you can beat it. You just gotta keep marching forward. I love you guys. Subscribe.